YouTube.
Hey YouTube friends and family, it's your boy GB Reviews. Today I am going to do a reset of my Nest temperature sensors. Today I noticed that my sensors were giving me error messages. I'll show you the messages that I was getting just so you can see. On here you'll see, you'll see the message that says that the temperature sensors, they have like little triangles by them, and it says weak connection to the thermostat. So it's a known issue. A lot of people have talked about it, but I haven't seen any videos that really talk about how to reset the sensor. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset a sensor for you. So the first thing you have to do is you have to go into the icon at the top that looks like a little cog wheel. You click on that and that'll give you the kind of the settings menu. It's probably hard to see, but that'll give you the settings menu. When you go into the settings menu, you want to go down to the temperature sensors that are at the bottom. I had 3, but I've already removed this one. But if you click on it, it allows you to remove the Nest sensor. You'll see that in red at the bottom. You can remove the sensor. So I removed my one sensor, and I'm going to reconnect this sensor hopefully. So you need a flathead screwdriver, the only tool you need. And you're going to take this, you're going to remove this cap on the bottom. So you're going to unscrew it. And then, once you open it, it looks like this. It has a battery inside. That's why the batteries last for about 2 years. So a Duracell lithium battery. You take that out, and theoretically, that should reset the sensor. Inside the sensor, there is a battery compartment, of course, but you'll see information about the serial number and things like that. So, I'm going to leave the battery out for about 30 seconds. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the other thing you'll see on the bottom of the sensor cap is the, this is one of the things I was trying to figure out when I had to do another reset at my other house. The QRF code is actually on the inside of the cap, because I was like, how can I tell which sensor is which? Well, there's a QRF code on the inside of the cap. So we're going to put the battery back in because 30 seconds is about to expire now. So we're at 30 seconds. And so we're going to add the sensors back. So we're going to put this in, and then we're going to add this back. And that way, hopefully the sensor will reset itself. So 30 seconds out, we're putting the battery back in, and then we're going to close this back up. And it's pretty simple. Just line up the cap top with the bottom so it screws back in properly, and then screw it back in, and it should detect that I have a new sensor once I go in here, go into my settings and add a temperature sensor. So we're going to go in here, go into the setups, and we're going to add a sensor. So we're going to add a sensor. So what you have to do first, you have to back out to your main menu where it shows your home, and then it shows my thermostat on here. At the top of that, again, there's a cog. You hit the cog and you want to hit that, and then you're going to add product. And then I could, like if I left the top off of this, I could scan the code, but I'm going to continue without scanning. And then I'm going to click temperature sensor. If you see here, it says temperature sensor. So inside, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to open it. I didn't realize I got to open it, but inside it'll show me the 9-digit entry key. It's in the inside of the battery cover, and then hopefully this sensor will work. So the key is right here. The entry key is here. It says entry key here, so that's what you're going to enter. And so you got to excuse me, my vision is not very good. Boys and girls, this is what happens when you get older. Your vision may still work like normal, but your close-up vision, this is why my grandparents used to wear glasses all the time. I'm actually, since I have the cover off anyway, I'm going to go back. I'm not going to try to read that number because I don't have reading glasses. I need reading glasses. I'm going to just scan the QRF code. I think it should allow me to scan the QRF code. So, and this is the code that was on the tab. Oh, hold the phone 12 inches away. It's still not working. I don't know why it's not working. We're gonna try it again. Let's take a, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a picture so I can actually read this stupid code. And then, so for people who are like me with poor vision, you can take a picture of the code and then you can enlarge it and then you'll see exactly. So I had left off 2 numbers, which is so funny. We're gonna enter the code, so it's, so we're going to continue without scanning. We're going to enter the code. So I didn't realize the first part was actually part of the code. And then once we do this, hopefully this will work. Yeah, so I found it. It said meet your new temperature sensor. So you're gonna get this screen right here. It says meet your new temperature sensor, and then I hit next, and then it says it's connecting. So I can put the case back on. I can put this cover back on because it should just connect to it. And then it added to my account. So you see I got the green, and added it to the account. And then hopefully, that's all that was needed to reset the sensor. Pull out the battery tab. Next. And we're gonna put it back in the room. I'm gonna pause. So I connected it. What you should see now is that you should see a screen like that. We're gonna hit next. And then you just pick where it is. I'm putting that in the office. And then it'll ask you for how you installed it. It's flat. Next, and then done. So now it's done. And so, let's see if it worked. Now I have no error message. So now I have to do that for the rest of my sensors. So you see how it says office and there's no error messages. So, that's it. Try to brighten this up a little bit. Like I said, it's a known issue. People have issues with it, and they are fixing it that way. Some people replace the batteries. I'm not going to replace the batteries. It worked well for me for like 3 weeks. So, and the battery was supposed to last for 2 months. So hopefully, it's not a battery issue. I'm going to redo the other ones, but that's it for your boy GB Reviews. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you had this issue. Please subscribe, like below, hit the notification bell. And I hope to catch up with you guys at the next video. It's your boy GB Reviews. I'm out.
Subscribe right below.